Earlier this month, a married couple went through their worst nightmare. But that couple, who are both teachers in Waukee, say quick action made all the difference. Griffin Wright has their story.
On the morning of August 4th, Eric Wetzel went out for a run, and when he got home, he collapsed.
It happened that fast. He looked lightheaded, and he instantly collapsed.
The Wetzels didn't know it then, but Eric was having a heart attack. Later on, they'd find out it was a widowmaker heart attack, which has a 12% survival rate for people who have one outside of a hospital. Luckily, Megan took action immediately, calling 911 and starting CPR.
Adrenaline kicks in. I said I would never want to listen to my 911 call because I would never want to hear that in my voice again. Seeing my husband on the ground turning blue and thinking, am I watching my husband die right now? Is something that, will stay with me forever.
Miraculously, all the variables from Megan jumping into action to the paramedics arriving in less than 5 minutes and the emergency room staff being ready for Eric's arrival all fell into place. If any of those things had been different, Eric would have died.
We have to recognize the importance of what his wife did in terms of recognizing it and acting quickly on it and performing CPR, maintaining that perfusion to the brain while help is on the way.
Dr. Abdul Baki is the interventional cardiologist that operated on Eric when he got to the hospital. In his line of work, every second counts when it comes to treating someone suffering a heart attack. Another important part to surviving a heart attack is recognizing the signs, something that isn't always easy.
So really the feeling that I felt, the chest tightening that morning, didn't feel a whole lot different than what I had felt on previous mornings.
I asked him, what was your pain level when you were feeling those chest pains? And you said what, like
a 3 or a 4
out
of 10.
Symptoms of heart attacks include things like chest pains, lightheadedness, shortness of breath, among others, and they can happen to anyone.
I think I've scared a lot of people
Yes.
into thinking that it can happen to anybody at any point.
Right.
And so just to really take it seriously, and definitely don't hesitate to visit your doctor if you feel any sort of discomfort.
Now that Eric is recovering, the Wetzels are focused on sharing their incredible story of survival.
I just think that sharing our story you get that word out to anybody, anybody who hears what we have to say, shoot, that could be the difference in saving somebody else's life down the road.
Learning CPR, even something as simple as watching a YouTube video on it, made the difference between life and death for the Wetzels. And if you ever find yourself or a loved one in crisis, it can save you too.